Hi, this is Dawn with your teacher tech tip of the day. Welcome to my YouTube channel. A little bit about me. I am an instructional coach with Glenwood Elementary in Waukegan District, where I am also the technology integration specialist for the elementary schools, otherwise known as a WIN trainer. Today, we're going to take a closer look at making the most of project-based learning during this e-learning or remote learning time that we're faced with. This is a great time to let the children explore and learn more on their own. So some ideas that I had thought of. The first is you could take any topic and have the kids research that topic. So some recommendations that I would like to give, first of all, is a great website. I want to give a shout out to Duxter's education site. This is a great site for almost any kind of research that you'd like your students to do. You can also see that it has some fun educational games here, but you can pick almost any topic and they can research it. Topic that I'm interested in would be colonial America. So if I chose that for my students, you can see there's all kinds of different things here that they can look up and they can continue to learn more about. I know when we looked at this in my classroom, the students really got a kick out of learning like how they dressed back in that time or what their daily life in the city was. So again, they click, there's all kinds of information that's written at a student-friendly level. So I just want to highly recommend this website. There's many others, and I can share a list of those sites with you. So the next thing I would do is I would either create or find, because, teacher pay teacher or many other things, Pinterest out there. Here's one that I have. We did an animal report at one time before we went to a field trip of the zoo. And so I set up this slide, and it would take you through, and it has all the directions for the kids. And then at some point, it becomes their presentation. So the first part of these slides is going into detail on how to research and where to research and all of the information that they needed. Another idea for project-based learning is having them read a book daily, which they should be, and then giving you a book report. And they have a lot of fun with Google Slides. Again, this could just be a template. They can add pictures and things that they found that they like to enhance what they've learned. So it just really makes a great creative platform on the Google Slides. From there, what I would like to just show you real quickly, again, we could add that to our Google Classroom. So if I was going to add, I'll show you a little bit with both. So our classwork, I'm going to create, and I'm going to create obviously an assignment. So that's the first part of this is an assignment. And the assignment is we are going to do animal, and it could be, like I said, colonial America, animals, whatever you would like, an animal report. So, and then you're going to go into your instructions. This will be a 4 to 6 week research project, whatever it is, on weeks 1 and 2. This week, I'd like you to find information and share that out. So however you would like to set up those instructions. Then we're going to come here and we're going to go to the Google Drive, and I'm going to find that template. It might be right here because I just pulled it up. I did. So I'm going to insert the template so that they have that. Most of the instructions on this one are in my Google slide. So in my instructions, I might either give a timeline or I might just tell them to follow along the instructions on the Google Slides. So that's really up to you and how you want to handle that with remote learning, but as much detail probably as possible. Again, I want you to come over here, and it says students can view. We do not want that. Students can edit. We don't want that because they're all going to be working on the same animal report, which is also a nice option if I had students grouped by the same animal and they were going to work together, which they could absolutely do with remote learning. But on this case scenario, I'm going to want them to each do their own animal. So I'm going to make a copy for each student. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to decide on my points. My district right now is going ungraded. And now I'm going to give them a due date. So this due date is going to be kind of further out. So I'm going to give like more of a 4-week deadline. So maybe we'll go May 1st is the due date. And the topic here is, it's really other science, but we could count it as ELA. So we'll just put it in ELA for today. And then I have all of the information here and I'm going to assign it. So that is how I would make the assignment of and the template for my animal report. I also here, probably if I really liked this site, so I'm going to come back to just the plain Dexter here, I could copy. So I'm going to highlight my address and I'm just going to show you on the screen here instead of I could always hit Command C, but here I'm just going to show you, see how it tells you Command C, copy. Now I'm going to come back and what I would do, I'm going to get, Dreambox is a site my district uses, so I want that material there for them, but I'm going to give them more material for this project. So I'm going to hit material and I am going to call this Dexter. Research site. And I could say, please start here with your research project. And then I'm going to add that link in. And I'm going to add the link. And I'm going to pick here, no topic. Okay. So it's going to post. And then there it is. So now they know. If I wanted more, I know that National Geographic for Kids is another great animal site. So I could go here. And again, I'm going to do the same process. Copy, come back here, create more material for them. And so again, I'm going to give a description. This is a great site too. I might tell them, great site to go to for more specific information on my animal. I'm going to add a link. There's the link, add link, and there is my animal portion of National Geographic for Kids. So now I have 2 different sites for them to do the research project. I have their math site posted there, and it's always going to be at the top of my classwork stream so they know where to go to find their material. I could also maybe do a topic that says material and they would know to go there. However you set up your classroom will work for your kids. The book report would work the same way. I would download the book report into there. I would either choose the book that they were reading. I'd let them choose the book that they were reading. I could create a Google, it says a quiz assessment, but it's really a Google form. And I could say book choice and then get it approved, book choice to be approved. And then I could create that quiz in here. And here I might say something like name of book and author. And it's going to be a short answer. And then maybe I might say something like, why have you chosen this book? So they can get the book approved for me. And then after that is approved, I could always send them the template again through Google Classroom. So lots of fun things that you could do for project-based learning. Oops, I did the wrong thing here, and have fun with it. Think of different topics that they could research. And any questions, let me know. dbuckus, DBUCKUS @WPS60.org.